I have just returned from my trip to Ukraine, where I spoke at a seminar for Jewish college students. As a matter of fact, I'm still jet lagged. While there, I was asking the participants what attracts them to Jewish life. They were giving me very different answers, from scientific and ideological to mundane and practical. One girl said, "Thanks to my involvement in Judaism, I have friends all over the world, in Europe, in the US, and Israel. None of my non Jewish acquaintances can say this about themselves. I know that if I will suddenly find myself in a new country or a new city, all I have to do is just look for a Jewish community, which no doubtably will be there, and they will accept me as their own. I belong to the most international people," she said. Manny dittoed, "We Jews are truly the citizens of the world." For many, this is a source of pride. Wherever you go, we can find our people. As a Russian speaking Jewish comedian, Mikhail Zhvanetsky, said, "Overall, Jews are very few, but in each individual place, there are many." But let's think about how this was able to happen. It is true that Jews are the most scattered nation. But today, people are constantly moving from one place to another. In the 21st century, you can probably find people from every country in every country. So, what is our uniqueness? A recent study of the DNA of Americans found that most of people living in the US have their roots not in the UK, as many have assumed, but in Germany. So, here is a German family that came to America several generations ago. What connects them with their historical homeland now? Is there anything German left to their lives? Food, culture, language? Not a drop. They are fully assimilated. In most cases, people were surprised at what their DNA test showed. They had no idea where their ancestors came from, and only a couple of centuries have passed. If they would have kept their traditions, then today's Germans perhaps would be able to proudly say that when they go to America, they can find their people everywhere. We Jews can find our people everywhere only if they do not get lost in the local culture, if they stick to their Jewishness. And those who get assimilated, they become like these Germans in the US, amazed at their DNA test results. Today, we can be proud that our people can be found anywhere only because these our people remain our people. That is, they live like Jews. Despite of the pressures of society, despite of the fashion, and despite of the dirty looks of those who call themselves modern and progressive. Because, every culture considers itself the pinnacle of progress. And if you don't walk in lockstep with them, they call you backward and behind the times. Will your grandchildren be Jewish? If yes, will they know that they are Jews? Will they live like Jews? The answers to these questions will determine whether your family will remain a part of this pride that we can find our people everywhere.